Konnichiwa, here again. Today we're back in the garage, although you won't be seeing me doing anything. But today what I was doing was looking at this Midway Seattle board again. I haven't actually tested it since I figured out the ROMs were bad, but what I've been doing day in day out is basically, well, not day in day out, but occasionally I've just been going around reflowing bits I thought were bad. I've reflowed the RAM chips. What I noticed with these RAM chips is that camera is so bad you won't be able to see, but these pins here were a bit corroded, so what I've done is went and scratched them up with a tiny bit of wire wool and some other bits to get the corrosion off. And what I've done is using some liquid flux here. I've gone around with the soldering gun and gone along all the things and tried to get the solder to not only go from underneath it but also up the leg and up to make better contact. And the reason I say that is because these are what you call I can't remember the technical term. Basically, they're pins. So you've got the chip itself, and then the pins are shaped like a J. It's sort of like that, and the pins curl in on themselves. And the bottom of the J is what connects to the arcade board or PCB. And if the top pin's corroded and goes all the way through, what I figured it would be better to do was go from that bottom of the board up the stem of the J. And so hopefully reflowing in. We've done it on that, all of the 4 RAM chips there. I've not done it over there, but I don't think I actually need to, because A, that's the sound RAM, and B, I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, I'm going to have to clean off all this flux in a minute, but I'll have to worry about that later. Over here I tried to reflow this chip here. This is a Midway 5410. This is the Orbit chip, I think it looks like. And I say to you now, do not reflow this unless you have a proper SMD Wii workstation. I mean, I do, but I haven't been into my workplace to use it today, so yeah. And the reason I say that, because this pin here and this pin here, when I was doing it, bridged together, and so bad that when I actually tried to gently suck it up using the solder sucker, or the solder pump, bridged the two. It not only bridged them again, but it pushed the pin back together. So instead of straight pins being like that, it went like that. And it took me ages to get it to be into an unbridged state. And I think actually you can see it on that. You can see it here. It's not quite perfect. So honestly, guys, do not reflow this unless you have a rework station. And in fact, I don't even know if some of those are properly reflowed. So heads up for you, I guess. But yeah, I've just been going around reflowing parts, and I've also been trying to reflow the CPU pins. But basically now what I'm waiting for is the sound ROM and the boot ROM to come back to see if they work fine. Because if they do, I pop this in and hopefully it starts doing something different. I don't care, to be honest with you, if it does something different. Even if it doesn't work still, I just don't care as long as it does something different other than just coming up with a like to run no one's home syndrome. The only thing I can think is that one of these 4 chips are bad, and what I'll do is I'll just take all of them off and replace them all if I can find the replacement part, and then I'll solder those on. And if that don't work, I mean, I'm stuck because the only things I can think of it would be the CPU and the Galileo chip over there. And the Galileo chip I don't believe I'll be able to find except on another system, Seattle board. Sorry. Same with this CPU. I have got one coming. I did buy a couple of arcade boards for spares and repairs, so they should be being shipped out soon. But it's just like you never know what the fault is with those, because they were untested too, and they could have the same fault. So oh well, hopefully it all works. And if you want to know how I open the pins, you are gonna hate this. Little knife, because I don't have anything else. I literally had to go around, heat up the pins, and gently put this in between them, and then bend it back into place. And it was an absolute nightmare to do. I would not recommend it to do it to anyone. So honestly, don't tackle chips like that. That one wasn't too bad. You can use the flux and go around there. It seems to be fine. It's not bridging, but anything with a higher density, just don't bother with. Okay. Yeah. So that's that, and I mean, you can even see it over there. I did the same thing. It's connected there, but it's not properly seated. But yeah, hopefully we can get this board running here. No clue if I actually will, but I'll update you as we go along. So, thank you for watching.